Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to my very first episode of my own Rec Room interview series. I'm your host, Legendary Ant, and tonight's topic will be Rec Room horror games and horror games in general. Today, we have our first interviewer.
Interviewee is what I meant to say.
Her name is Chloe. Say what's up, Chloe.
Hey y'all, it's me, Chloe, and this is my first time on here, obviously, so hey y'all.
Alright, so, first question. What was the scariest horror game that you played on Rec Room?
The scariest horror game I probably played on Rec Room is called The Eighth Floor. It's pretty scary, in my opinion, because since I'm on VR, it's kind of like more scarier if you're on VR, but maybe if you're on like PC or like some kind of console, it's not that scary, but if you're on VR, The Eighth Floor is like really scary for me, at least.
I know a couple pals that played that game. Alright, yeah, thank you for your answer. Now, I'm curious to know, like, outside of Rec Room, what do you think is the scariest horror game you played? Outside of Rec Room?
Outside of Rec Room, I don't really play any horror games outside of Rec Room, but there is some horror games that seem pretty scary to me that I would like to play. Any Five Nights at Freddy's games are pretty scary in my opinion. They might not be scary to, some certain people, but they're pretty scary to me. But overall, I don't really play any horror games outside of Rec Room, but in my opinion, I think if you want to play a horror game outside of Rec Room, maybe any Five Nights at Freddy's games is pretty scary, in my opinion.
I like Five Nights at Freddy's games, but me personally, I wouldn't like say they're the scariest. For me,
yeah, they're not the scariest, but like, yeah.
For me, it's them type of horror games. Have you ever heard of the horror games Puppet Combo had made?
Puppet Combo, yes, Puppet Combo. Actually, not like maybe Five Nights at Freddy's will be the second scariest, but probably the first scariest in my opinion. I never played any of the Puppet Combo games, but I seen Corey X Kenshin play it. I think those are pretty scary too. Also.
Okay, well, yeah. First of all, shout out to Corey X Kenshin, and I think I had one more question. Well, that's what I would say if I actually had a question. So, that being said, that about wraps it up for this episode. So, yeah, I would like to thank Chloe here. Give her a round of applause, everybody. Hopefully you enjoy the very first episode. If you did, be sure to legendary finish that like button, people. And all that being said, I'm Legendary Ant, and I am signing off. Have a good night, everybody.